Bonjour Aries, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claude, and today I'm going to be doing your Chakra Tarot Reading, where we're going to look at the possible blocks to your manifestation. So I hope you're all doing well and that you've been having a good month so far. And please remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates and just drop the rest. If you would like a more comprehensive picture, then you may want to check your moon, Venus or rising signs. Now, what do we have for my Aries Querents? What blockages do I need to be aware of? So we begin the reading with the beautiful card Major Arcana, the Lovers, in your root chakra. In your sacral chakra, you have another Major Arcana, the Devil. Solar Plexus chakra, you have the Page of Swords. Heart chakra, the Queen of Coins. Throat chakra, another Major Arcana, the Hermit. Third eye chakra, the Ten of Wands. And your crown chakra, Major Arcana, the Hierophant. So I see that you have got some big energy going on around you at the moment, because out of 7 cards, you have 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, that are Major Arcana. And if you've ever watched any of my readings, you'll know that I attach special importance to the Major Arcanas, because to me as a reader, they represent the end of your spirit team, so God, Spirit, your angels, the universe, your ancestors, whoever you work with, intervening to provide you with situations, events and people that are going to enable you to grow mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever is the case for you. They may also point you in the right direction in order to fulfill your life purpose, whereas the minor arcana deal with the day-to-day events and situation. So big energies for you here that are going to have a more permanent effect on your life. And we begin with the root chakra, which is the energy center where your survival instincts are stored. It also talks about how safe you feel in your world. And I'm sorry, this is my little Odin sighing, because life is hard for him. And this energy center also talks about how you attract prosperity and abundance to yourself. And you've got the Lovers. Now the Lovers represent a big decision. It represents being at a crossroad and having to make a decision that's going to have such a big impact on your life. We're not talking about, you know, shall I eat pizza or Chinese tonight? We're talking something that's going to have a long-term effect. And the Lovers often talks about having to make a decision based on your heart space, you know, what's going to bring you happiness, like true happiness. So having this card in your root chakra is telling me that right now you are probably feeling a little unstable, because when we are at the crossroad and we realize the importance of the decision we are about to make, this can be quite unsettling, obviously, naturally, because, well, it's daunting to make a huge decision for the best at the best of times. So I would say that at the moment you may feel a little bit not grounded, unstable, destabilized is the word that I'm hearing in my head. And in your sacral chakra, you have the Devil, another Major Arcana. Now the sacral chakra represents your creativity center. It's also the card, the center of pleasures, you know, how you experience them. And you have the Devil. Now the Devil is a limiting energy, and it can be an internal or external limiting energy, and it represents also temptation. So it could be a card of overindulgence in your sacral chakra, you know, substance abuse, shopping therapy, eating a whole tub of ice cream rather than just a portion, all of that. It can also represent negative self-talk, you know, saying terrible things to yourself, like you're not good enough, that kind of thing. it can also represent negative patterns or cycles that keep on repeating. And I'm really seeing that here, because you've got that big decision you need to make. And if it's a decision for a relationship, for instance, you may be tempted because it is a very pleasurable relationship. If the decision is to do with a job, it may well be that you are tempted to stay because it is providing you with a lot of money, or maybe even a lot of what's the word, a recognition, which is feeding your ego, because you know the devil can represent the ego as well, nourishing the ego, self-indulgence, that kind of thing. So we need to look at this chakra. We then move on to your there is also, I need to say this, I'm sorry, I need to say it, it's not for all of you but it's for some of you, manipulation, manipulative energy in your sacral chakra. So someone manipulating you through giving you pleasure, whatever pleasure is to you. You know, it can be physical, but it doesn't have to be. It can be feeding your ego, for instance. I had to say this. It was screaming in my head. We move on to your solar plexus chakra, which is literally your center where your personal power is stored. So we're talking obviously your physical energy, strength, but also your willpower, your drive to get something done. And you have the Page of Swords. Now I like the pages in this chakra, because the pages, they represent messages coming your way, communication, but they also represent new direction and a level of inexperience that means that they are very eager to learn. And the swords is the mental realm. This is the swords of truth. It represents knowledge, facts, ideas, but you know, also truths. So the Page of Swords is someone who's is driven to research, to find out more. Very driven page is air energy, so it moves forward very fast. And this page really is preparing for future challenges, you know, how to move forward. And I love seeing this, because this page is standing right next to the devil. So big decision to be made, temptation, manipulation, whatever this devil is to you, but you have the drive to get out of this situation, make the right decision by gaining the right knowledge, facts or truths. It's really using that sword to pierce through and get the truth on this situation. In the middle of your spread, you have the Queen of Coins, and this is the heart chakra. Now this is the energy center where your centeredness, your peace is stored, and also your experience of love, how you give it and receive it. And I love to see queens in there, because in this particular chakra, because the queens, they are yin energy, they are a receptive type of energy, as opposed to a king who's an action taker, yang energy. So the queens, they represent patience, they represent understanding, and the Queen of Coins, well, the coins are the physical world, home life, work life, and the Queen of Coins is someone who's very nurturing, someone who's practical, pragmatic, who knows how to provide for herself. She is very stable and prosperous, and so your heart is open. But your heart is not dreamy. Your heart is turned on into the practicality of a situation, which I like to see. So yes, there is a nurturing aspect in your heart, but you have turned on the practical side of it, which is very good to see in the situation, because you know you do have that devil there, and so you're seeing through that, you know. And in your throat chakra, you have your third major arcana, which is the Hermit. Now, the throat chakra is your communication center, and it represents how you listen to people and take heed of what they say, and also how you express your needs and speak your truth. Now, the Hermit, you know, there are layers to the cards, obviously, represents, you know, going within, retreating, so that you may shine the lights within yourself and find out who you really are, what you really want, gained all of the answers that you need to move forward. But the Hermit also speaks wisely. And this is also someone who people listen to because he knows how to speak and has the experience and the wisdom to give very good advice. So this may represent how you speak to people, and therefore people are very likely to listen to you. But the vibe I'm getting from this card more than anything is that you are going to gain some wisdom, some counsel, some advice from somebody. Like it can be someone within your family, it can be your friends, it can be a co-worker, a mentor, whoever it is, someone is going to give you some guidance, some wisdom, some counsel. It's going to help you with this decision. So it's really nice to see in your throat chakra. And in your third eye chakra, you've got the Ten of Wands. Now the third eye chakra is the energy center where how you view the world is being stored, both with your physical eyes and with your intuition. 10 is a completion, end of a cycle. And the Wands is the fire energy, the passion, what your heart and soul really yearn for. The Ten of Wands talks about having pursued something completely, 200%, and successfully dropping it. As in, this is the completion of the cycle. You are exhausted, but it doesn't mean it's unsuccessful. It just means that you are dropping your wands. And so having the Ten of Wands, which represents exhaustion, in your third eye chakra is telling me that you have not a block, but a deficiency at the moment in your third eye. And we're going to talk about how to detoxify your third eye in a minute. And then finally your crown chakra, you have the energy of the Hierophant. I mean, wow. Major arcana and representing higher wisdom. This is really, the crown chakra is where you store your self-knowledge that's been gained through experiences, your wisdom, and your connection to source, whatever source is to you. The Hierophant is that bridge. This is higher knowledge, revelation, the teachings of someone enabling you to really assimilate lessons, gain wisdom and enlightenment. And I love this card because you can see he's inviting you here. So your crown chakra is beautifully open. You're going to get loads of downloads, enlightenments. Things are going to appear very clear to you, particularly if you detoxify your third eye. So when I look at the blocks that you have, I would say ground yourself, because it's not a block, but it is slightly spinning more slowly, your root chakra. Ground yourself. Do something physical. Any type of exercise is going to help you with that, because you're going to feel your body and your connection to earth. Also, obviously, you can do a grounding meditation. Practice mindfulness, even in the tiny things that you do, like when you do the dishes, feel the hot water on your hands, the suds, the smell of the suds, all of that will help you. The sacral chakra is where you have big temptation. So I would look at balancing how you experience pleasures, everything in balance, not no excesses is what I'm hearing. And again, there are yoga practices to balance the sacral chakra. You can listen to healing sound, but I do believe that you are very much aware of what the devil is to you. So it really is about keeping this in check and not overindulging in any kind of excesses. And then your third eye. Now the third eye chakra is linked to the pineal gland, and this is a gland that's very sensitive to light. So what's really bad for it is watching your phone or your tablet at night, because it really messes with it. So you could obviously limit your use of it, or you could put those glasses that filter the blue light. They're very good for that. Caffeinated drinks are very bad for the pineal gland as well, so I would limit my consumption of tea, coffees and certain sodas that are rich in caffeine. And again, meditation, obviously. But when it comes to intuition, I always believe in training your intuition. So start small, make little predictions like, oh, I wonder what the outcome's going to be of this. Make a prediction and see if it works, and journal it, and you'll see that your intuition is going to get sharper and sharper. So start small, and then you'll see how your trust will develop with your intuition. It really works for me, or worked, because I don't need to do it anymore. I trust my gut instinctively, but yeah, that will really help you. So now I'm going to draw 3 crystal cards, and I'm going to give you a moment to choose which one you are the most drawn to. But I believe that if you get this devil in control and you reopen your third eye chakra, you are going to get the download, the knowledge that you need to make this big decision in your life. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. So the first crystal is this one. The second one is this one. And the third one is this one. So if you've chosen the first one, you have chosen the turquoise. It is linked to the throat chakra, truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. If you've chosen the second one, you've chosen lepidolite, which is linked to the third eye chakra, signs. There will always be signs to guide you on your true path. You see, detoxify your third eye chakra. And if you've chosen this one, you have chosen the topaz, solar plexus chakra, manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Your time is greatly appreciated. I wish you a fantastic end of the month, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.